From Fox 15, News 15 Today starts now.
Good morning and welcome back. You're watching News 15 Today. I'm Alex Worstel.
And I'm Carter Semino. Thanks for tuning in this morning. We begin the morning with a look at the weather. Showers and thunderstorms look to bring heavy rain today.
That's right. Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier tracking it all. Adam, what is the latest?
Well, Alex and Carter, we have a bunch to get to here. Showing up first with our warnings across the area, we are looking at multiple severe thunderstorm warnings and a flash flood warning. Now, the flash flood warning has been in place all morning long. That will continue until 7:45, likely going to be extended beyond that because of the rain we continue to see. We have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings, one off into Point Capee, West Feliciana, East Feliciana. That's out of our area. We also have another one that I'm going to draw your attention to because eventually this one's going to be headed our way down into Cameron Parish. And then we have 2 into St. Landry and Evangeline parishes. Look at the storms on radar. A very active situation, lots of lightning, lots of heavy rain. That's leading to the flash flood warnings. And then there's this, what we call a mesoscale convective system. It's an area of spin here, and it is developing, and it's going to be working its way possibly south of I-10 through the morning time. Those typically have some very strong winds with them. I'm going to be following that very closely here. Heavy rain continues to fall over the same areas, now moving out of Lake Charles and into Iowa. The flash flood warning continues up to the north as well. We have those severe thunderstorm warnings, one here for northern Evangeline parishes. It's the newest one that includes Pine Prairie and Turkey Creek until 7:45. Another one that was issued a while ago for Ville Platte that has moved out into St. Landry Parish, where the heaviest of this is falling, and that thunderstorm will continue to work its way off into Point Capee Parish. So we're going to be tracking this all morning long for you, giving you the latest information. And of course, if any more warnings come up, we'll be the first to let you know about that. And just stay safe out there, try to stay dry, keep it tuned here to News 15 for the latest.
Okay, thanks for that, Adam. We'll be checking in throughout the morning. But this just in, Superintendent Darwin Lazard of Evangeline Parish announcing that all Evangeline Parish School Board schools and district offices will be closed today due to, of course, severe weather.
We'll keep you updated on this and other closures as they come into the newsroom this morning. Turning to COVID-19 information, Governor John Bel Edwards is asking Louisiana residents to roll up your sleeves against COVID. In
an effort to help get more people vaccinated in communities across the state, he's launched a grassroots effort called Bring Back Louisiana. Now, the governor is asking for volunteers from across the state to help get communities vaccinated.
Bring Back Louisiana will bring COVID-19 vaccines to communities of concern through targeted pop-ups and outreach. To find out more information on how you can help, log on to gov.louisiana.gov. A reminder that Louisiana has expanded its COVID-19 eligibility. Food service workers, like restaurant and bar employees, as well as hotel workers, are now cleared to get vaccinated. One hospitality worker was thrilled about getting vaccinated. Take a look.
Very excited, relieved, finally, because we're interacting with people every day. And I think we should have been a little sooner, but I'm glad we're moving forward.
Well, Governor Edwards said this would be the last major expansion of the vaccine before he opens it up to everyone in the state.
According to new numbers for the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the U.S. is now vaccinating about 3 million people per day. President Biden set a goal of administering 100 million vaccines by his 100th day in office. Now that goal has already been exceeded, with the CDC now reporting that 124 million vaccines have been administered in the U.S. The White House also says 44 million people in the U.S. have now been fully vaccinated, and nearly 1 in every 3 adults have had at least 1 vaccine dose.
Well, if you put on some pounds during the pandemic, you're not alone. A new study found that some people gained an average of nearly 2 pounds per month when shelter-in-place orders were in effect. The research published in JAMA Network Open looked at nearly 7,500 weight measurements from 269 participants between February 1st and June 1st. On average, participants gained 0.6 pounds every 10 days, or about 1.8 pounds per month. The study's authors said measurements came from Bluetooth-connected smart scales, which limited the overall sample size. Senator Bernie Sanders is preparing to unveil prescription drug reforms.
The Vermont Independent has 3 bills that focus on dropping the price of medication and giving U.S. consumers access to the worldwide drug market. He's expected to introduce the bills today, which are similar to legislation he supported when he was a presidential candidate.
Senator Sanders says this move is necessary because, quote, the pharmaceutical industry is out of control, end quote.
He can get the legislation passed with reconciliation, which lets bills through the Senate with just a majority as opposed to a 60-vote minimum needs to thwart a filibuster. Well, Boulder police are sorting through evidence and witness statements trying to determine a motive in a shooting rampage that left 10 people dead on Monday, including a Boulder police officer.
Yeah, the shooting happened at the King Superstore in Boulder, about 25 miles northwest of Denver. Shortly after officers arrived on the deadly scene, they were seen escorting a shirtless man with blood streaming down his legs in handcuffs.
Officials have not identified him as the suspect, but did say a suspect was in custody. The Boulder police chief said 51-year-old officer Eric Talley was the first to arrive on the scene and was shot and killed. He had been with the department since 2010.
Well, it is a rough morning out there. We're hearing the thunder here at the station now as we get ready for some very big storms rolling through the region. We'll have the latest for you on this rough weather coming up.
And we have more COVID-19 news for you this morning. If you're wanting to schedule an appointment but are unsure where to look, Dr. Brittany Aber has a solution to help. She's on the line next.
And she wants me to go longer
Hello.
in my weathers.
How are you?
So I'm at 4 right now. Let's go to 6.
Okay. Do you want me to go horizontal like you?
That'll be
Do you want me to go horizontal like you? Yeah, hold on. Yeah. No, we saw it coming. It helps me. I wasn't quite ready, so. You got it. Yes. Okay. Okay. Ooh. That's way too bright. There we go. The vaccine finder? It's at 206 Energy Parkway with Lafayette Internal Medicine Clinic. I did.
Welcome back to News 15 today. Well, one thing I've noticed perusing through social media the past couple of weeks is people often asking, where do I find a COVID-19 vaccine? Well, luckily, someone in Acadiana has created a hotline for that. Dr. Brittany Aber joins us now to discuss. Dr. Aber, thanks for joining us this morning. What can folks in Acadiana know about what this hotline is all about?
Yeah, so, this past year has been really hard. Finding a vaccine should be easy. So we have taken away the computer and the internet portion of trying to find your vaccine. And we put it in just a very simple phone number, 337-362-0777. Have a pen and paper ready. And then all of our volunteers, they've been trained how to navigate all the difficult links and find your vaccine, help you schedule it, and make sure you know when and where to go.
So what are the type of questions that people are asking whenever they're calling in, trying to figure out where and which one is best for them?
Yeah, so our volunteers are trained in and up to date on the new eligibility requirements. So they'll make sure that you're in the current criteria to get your vaccine. They'll then ask you where in Lafayette or the surrounding area you're located so they can help you find a vaccine that's closest to your home. If you have certain medical conditions that make one vaccine better than another for you, they'll help you find places that have that particular vaccine as well.
And what's been the feedback since you guys have started this hotline?
It's been wonderful. None of us really expected how much we would get out of these calls. The callers have been so unbelievably grateful. There have been tears of joy and relief on the other side. The feedback has been wonderful and soul lifting. So if you're looking for a way to help us get back to normal and kind of uplift your spirits after this year, we're taking volunteers as well. United Way has our sign up on their website, and we'd be happy to have you on the team, and you'd be happier for being on the team.
At Kadn and vaccinefinder.com, we'll have all the information you need. And we'll have all this on our website as well for you to watch and share at kadn.com. Dr. Hebert, thanks for joining us this morning for all the work you guys are doing in the community.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Well, turning to consumer news, you definitely want to keep the card you get after you've been vaccinated against COVID-19 safe. That's why Staples is offering to laminate the paper cards free. Just bring in your Centers for Disease Control and Prevention issued card after receiving your second dose, and Staples will laminate it for you at no charge. The offer is good at locations throughout the country until April 3rd. So far, no major travel benefits or event attendance has opened exclusively to people who have been vaccinated. That could change in the future, and the card serves as proof of your vaccination. Well, showers and thunderstorms look to make for a wet day. Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier is tracking your stormy Tuesday after this break. Stay with us.
Go even higher, but
Always tracking, always alerting. Here's your Storm Track 15 weather.
Welcome back to News 15 today. Time now 7:44, and we are keeping a close eye on radar today, not only for heavy rain, but also some severe weather.
That's right. Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier joining us now. Adam, what is the latest?
well, we just got some new warnings out of this, a severe thunderstorm warning and a flash flood warning for a large portion of the area. We've been talking about it all morning long, and our alert system is just going crazy now. Look at all the warnings we have. Severe thunderstorms up to the north. There's one that's moving out of our area into West Feliciana. That's gone, so we're not going to focus on that. What I want to focus on are these two here that are in Evangeline, St. Landry parishes and stretching back into Allen. And then what I'm going to be focused on through the next few hours, this severe thunderstorm warning that you see in Cameron Parish. We're going to explain why that is here in just a second. Also, we have a new flash flood warning. Notice the old one That's this smaller green box. A lot smaller, but still a pretty long system, or a pretty long one. They just expired it. I hear more things going off, so we're just going to roll with this map for here for a second because we're going to get some new information. What they've done is they've taken away that old flash flood warning and they've made a new one, a much larger one that stretches all the way up from Avoyelles Parish and parts of Rapides Parish all the way down into Cameron Parish. There are a lot of parishes included in this, and it's expanded outward to include more of St. Landry, more of Acadia parishes. That is because we are seeing torrential rain falling in these areas as this line of storms just has sat on top of you all morning long. Let's take a look here. It's finally starting to get a little bit on the move, not moving very fast, but you can see that that warning that was out here is where that rain was, all that heavy rain was. It is now pushing out of that warned area. So we're going to have to watch to see if this sets up here into Lafayette. That's going to be a flooding concern for us, maybe even down towards Abbeville. I think next up would be Opelousas. In fact, it looks like you may be included in this flash flood warning, and that is the case. Opelousas, you are under this flash flood warning as well. We have that severe thunderstorm warning. These are the new updates that we're getting right now. That includes Melville for this storm that we've been following here into Evangeline Parish. This is pushing out to the east, eventually getting into Point Coupee Parish. The one that was back to the west here that included Allen and Evangeline has been dropped. So we've lost one. We're about to lose this one. Good news there, but still some very heavy rain up towards Bunkie. Right now, light rain in Ville Platte. The heaviest of this over towards Melville, stretching down into Opelousas, Washington. It's out of your area. We go farther to the south, just to the south of Eunice, into Iota. Very heavy rain. This is where we're seeing the potential for some flash flooding ongoing here, right along the roadway, stretching from Eunice to Iota. Back down to Jennings, you are included in this flash flood warning. I'm sure a lot of you are getting those alerts on your phone, probably waking you up. It is a rough morning out there. And on top of that, look what is headed along I-10. A lot of heavy rain here. This is going to be spreading into Jennings in the next few minutes. Let's go down to the coast because this is the part that I told you I'm going to be focused on in the coming hours, mainly because not only do we have that heavy rain threat, the flood threat up to the north, we also have this little spin. You see this little curlicue here? This is a mesoscale convective system, a very fancy term for a line of storms that includes a little area of spin on it, and this has some very strong winds on the leading edge right through Cameron Parish. Now you put this out and kind of forecast this in the future, this is going to head into Vermilion Parish. So if you're in Kadn, I would expect within the next, say, hour or hour and a half to be experiencing some very heavy rain, lots of lightning, and some damaging winds, possibly even a tornado threat with this as well. A lot going on currently on radar. On top of that, we now are under a flash flood watch. That continues until Thursday, for the potential of more significant flooding, because it's not just today, it is tomorrow and Thursday that we'll be tracking more potential heavy rain. Showers and thunderstorms across the area. Our temperatures are in the mid-60s right now, 70s closer to the coast. It is raining in Lafayette as we prepare for more of these storms. Now, you saw what radar looks like. Does our futurecast look anything like that? No. So what that tells you is our futurecast not doing a good job on forecasting this. But the idea is that there's going to be these rounds of intense rain throughout the morning time here. I think this will probably be more over towards Breaux Bridge, Lafayette, Abbeville by 10 o'clock rather than up towards Ville Platte and Jennings now that we're seeing this system on the move. And then more will likely fill in as we get down towards the coast by midday. Eventually this afternoon, if you are north of I-10, things settle down. You may even see some sunlight. It'll probably be warm and breezy out there. The biggest storms, though, hug the coast through the afternoon hours, and that's where we're likely to see more of a flooding threat. Morgan City, New Iberia. Eventually, we'll be tracking a few more storms around through the afternoon, but not as many as this morning. A level 1 risk for severe weather for all of Acadiana, as we've seen multiple times. Tornadoes possible, damaging winds, hail, and a flooding threat as well. So we're going to have to keep a close eye on these storms. Those high temperatures, generally cooler closer to the coast, maybe upper 70s north of I-10. Tonight we're dropping down to the 70s. As mentioned, we have those storms tomorrow, mainly during the afternoon hours, where we could see a repeat of this. Thursday, big day here. Not only do we have that heavy rain threat, we're also looking at the potential for severe weather in the forecast throughout the day on Thursday. So again, don't keep your guard up just today. Tomorrow and Thursday, you'll need to pay attention as well. Finally, we get a break on Friday. Showers and thunderstorms return to the forecast for the weekend. But we'll keep you up to date on all the latest warnings as we get them here at News 15. So far, we just have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings outstanding, but beyond that, it is a heavy rain threat and flood potential. Remember, stay off the roads. If you see water, turn around, don't drown.
Okay, Adam, thank you for that reminder. We'll be checking in with you throughout the morning for updates. But switching gears, a little Easter happiness in the midst of a stormy day. Al Abear is live with Stacy Dempsey of the Frosted Apron, and they're creating some fun treats to enjoy this Easter holiday.
Safe inside.
This is great stuff.
See, I was telling you, I'm thinking about investing in a little tiny screen so that way I can get real-time playback when we're out in the field.
I have.
Welcome back at 7:53. Everyone is looking forward to seeing Al's Easter treats he's been making all morning long.
Yeah, over at the Frosted Apron, whipping up some fun family treats for Easter. Or if you just want to stay inside during a rainy day. Al, how's it going?
Hey, you know, Carter, this is the perfect activity for a rainy day. Making fun Easter treats with the kids. So this is, Carter, good move. Fun Easter treat, rainy day. So
Yes.
what are we going to make here? I love these things. I just love these things.
The little planters.
Yes,
Like we
little
have
planter.
some little carrots growing.
And look, she put it in a flower pot. I love it.
Yes,
So
so
what are we
cute.
going to? I'm going to get to use this hammer, so I'm pretty excited about
Yeah,
that.
so we need to take some Oreos and crush those up to make it look like dirt. I knew when I gave you that hammer you would do it like that.
I love this.
And so you can use any chocolate recipe to make your cupcakes. And then once you bake them and you let cool, you want to grab this spatula.
Can I stop hammering now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they're crushed.
God, I love that. Okay, grab the spatula.
Yeah, and on the bottom.
On the
like
bottom?
That. Yeah,
Well,
I saw you were going the other way.
So that's a different move.
So you want to just spread this chocolate icing on top.
Hey, I just want to say that ganache that we did earlier was delicious.
So good.
Yeah. I was not going to say, oh my gosh, it's ganache again, but well,
You
boom,
just had to.
I just said it, so
Yes.
there you go. So we're just regular icing this big giant cupcake.
Chocolate icing, and then you want to take the Oreos and like put it around for your
Okay.
dirt. You can put a little or a lot. Like you can use some of mine if you want.
So we got about 30 seconds.
Okay, so I used a little orange slice for the carrot. You just place it down the middle.
Now I love that. You out there, you may remember these little orange slices.
Yeah, and they're
Those are
so
really cool.
good. So you cover it with the Oreos, and then you can use Wilton Tip 352. It's a leaf tip.
Okay.
And you can just add you some Some leaves.
Boom, you make a carrot patch. Make
Yes.
a chocolate edible. I got to tell you what, Carter, Alex, you just saw a carrot patch made right here
We
on
just
live
grew
television.
a carrot instantly.
And it's edible. So we're going to go back to you to the studio for more News 15 today while we have rainy day fun.
Rainy day fun.
Slightly jealous.
Carrots and all sorts. Ganache.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
I'm jealous. All right,
All
Al.
the above.
We're going to check in with you in just a bit. Have fun until then. Well, a lot happening in local weather this morning. Storm Track 15 meteorologist Adam Olivier has a quick track of the forecast right after this break.
Well, here's one last look at those warnings out there right now. We're trying to get some new data. I was just looking at what's going on to the west. A lot of these areas have gotten upwards of 6 inches of rain within the past 6 hours. So you average that out, that's about an inch per hour of rain. That's why we're seeing that flooding concern back over towards Lake Charles. Here locally, though, that flash flood warning continues for parts of Evangeline, St. Landry parishes down to Acadia and Jeff Davis. We have that severe thunderstorm warning for northern St. Landry and a new severe thunderstorm warning that we'll keep an eye on throughout the morning into Cameron Parish. More details coming up in our next hour.
Okay, thank you for that, Adam. Again, we will continue to check in with you throughout our next hour.
And be sure to download the News 15 app along with staying tuned to our morning newscast to keep up with all weather alerts and warnings in the area. We'll be back after the short break.
Coming up on News 15 today, we are tracking quite a bit on radar. Showers and thunderstorms leading to severe warnings. The latest just ahead.
And deconsolidation of Lafayette City Parish government.